sir. You too. When I found out I got to talk to you, this was the highlight of my day. Huge football fan. Huge fan of yours, pal.
Thank you
Did you
very
hear
much.
about
That
me at
means a great
Minot
deal.
State
And
University?
yeah, I think I did. I believe that was me. And I don't want to. I don't want to go off script here, but I would like. But your football career is fairly intriguing to me. And uh, when it all started, did you have expectations, or what were your expectations?
Well, I thought I was going to be a professional football player until I realized I wasn't nearly good enough. Uh, yeah, I played at Minot State University back in 91 to 94. Um, but yeah, we had a couple really good teams. In fact, our 94 team gets inducted into the Minot State University Hall of Fame this weekend. Or yeah, this weekend. So, that's not nothing, right?
No, I mean I knew a coach very well. I still do, who grew up in Minot. He ended up becoming one of the best basketball coaches in the country many years ago. And it's a great area. That speaks for itself with all the national championships that have come out of that state.
Who are you talking about?
In terms of the coach that I'm talking about.
Yeah, the coach.
The coach I'm referring to is Dale Brown,
Yeah.
who went to who was a legendary coach at LSU.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's still a legend back in North Dakota. He coached at Minot Ryan University or Minot Ryan High School and that's where he got his start and then went on to do everything he did at LSU. So, yeah, we're very proud of him.
No, he used to tell me he grew up over I think in a one room apartment with his mom over a bar in Minot. That's how I know about it. But anyway, so let me get to so when you found out that you weren't going to be an NFL star, or was it a tough transition, because obviously quarterbacks think they're great.
Yeah, it didn't take me very long to figure out that I wasn't going much further than Minot State University. But I do love the game. I really do. And I love watching your show. I think it's so informative. I love how candid you are and fearless you are. That's why I figured I was gonna get skewered a little bit by you today. But yeah, I love the game, and
No,
I'm
no.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Hey, Josh, if I skewer you, the PR people at ESPN will literally eject me out of this seat. They're so excited that you're on this show. So that is not going to happen as long as the suits are watching. Well, anyway, let's talk about London Calling, because you've had an amazing career. But I know when something like this happens, you're proud, you work hard. A lot of people contribute. So it's coming out in a couple of weeks. Take us through what I'm sure is always a grueling process.
Yeah, every time you make one of these, every one of them is a new adventure, and this is one that I was working with Alan Unger, who I'd worked with on a previous film called Bandit, and I just loved working with him. It was a really collaborative experience. So when he showed me this script, I was like, I'm perfect for this. This guy is like an over the hill, lost a step or two, doesn't quite have his fastball anymore. His eyesight's not what it was. So he's a hitman. You can't have bad eyesight as a hitman. So, I just fell in love with it. I love the sort of dark, unapologetic humor that this movie had. He's a guy who needs to, level up a bit as a father himself, and he sees that in this kid that he has to take out on a job with him. He works for this low rent mob boss played by Rick Hoffman from Suits, and I just loved the irreverent sort of nature of this movie, and Alan delivered again. It's a really really fun movie.
Josh, when you see a script and that's all you have, how much do you know at that moment? I mean, obviously you have to decide whether to do it or not. But can you? I mean, you've done this long enough. Can you visualize exactly, or how much can you visualize what it's going to look like?
No, you can't. That's the unknown. But you can sort of hedge your bet in who you surround yourself with, like anything. Whether you're a football coach or a director or a CEO of a company or whatever it is, you need to surround yourself with a lot of talent. And I knew that Alan was up to it. I'd done it with him before. Alex Chinisi, who is our director of photography. We had an amazing cast around us. We shot it in South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa, which is beautiful. It's the movie takes place, starts in London, then it goes to Los Angeles. Weirdly enough, I had to leave Los Angeles to go to South Africa to shoot a movie about Los Angeles. Go figure. But it was, it had all the elements, and that's all you can do is just go by the script, go by the people you surround yourself with, and just hope for the best.
As in football, in football how it's going. You know whether you're winning or losing. In shooting a movie, especially in locations like that, I mean, do you know, okay, this thing's going well or this thing is going terribly?
Yeah, you you can usually tell if it's not going well, but again, the first time we shot a movie called Bandit a couple years before we shot this, that was a really hard movie to make because sometimes you have to make a lot out of very little. And we were able to do that. So you also need to have people that know how to solve problems. And every production, I don't care how big or small, is going to run into those. So I pride myself in being able to figure things out given whatever circumstances. I knew that Alan was good at that. So, you just have to kind of trust your gut and make the best decisions you can. And you never set out to make a bad movie. You always set out to make the next, Forrest Gump. Uh, but it doesn't always work out that way. This one, I'm pretty confident people are going to love. It's got all those elements. It kind of reminds me of those 80s and 90s Tony Scott, Michael Bay movies that are just really fun romps that deliver both on the action, on the comedy, and it's got a lot of heart too. And I think that's those three things together. If you accomplish that, you got a pretty good movie.
Well, listen, I hate to disappoint you, not beating up on your incredible, nearly Hall of Fame college football career, but I haven't seen the movie because it's not out yet. But I feel like this is going to be a smash. So I hope I made up for all the negativity that you picked up on the way to this interview.
Paul, you're a legend, man. What an absolute pleasure. Keep it up, buddy.
Yeah. All the best. Thank you so much, Josh. It was a great thrill for everybody around here to have you
Who
on.
wins?
We wish you amazing success with this movie and everything else.
Thank you very much.
Josh Duhamel
Who
joining
wins,
us.
Clemson or LSU?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going against Brand here. I like Clemson in the game. I'm
Okay.
very worried about LSU's offensive line protecting the quarterback.
All right. Well, can I put money on that?
I wouldn't put very much based on my track record. I mean, with your kind of money, I would maybe put a couple of bucks down and let it go.
All right. Thank you.